Sovereign family. Okay, we're in a new spot now. I'm gonna do the first moon magic reading. I don't know what to call it. That's gonna be on the channel. So I've decided to not be at the desk. The desk is for the four elements. I'll leave it over there. And I want somewhere different. Since somewhere different, you kind of just chillax and relax and vibe. This is a moon energy reading. I love the moon. That's where I'm from. So definitely, this definitely fits my personality and my energy field. Moon energy. My moon sign is in Sagittarius. Comment below what's your moon sign if you're into it. Comment below what's your moon sign and how you show up in the world based on that energy. So for my moon in Sagittarius, I'm very impulsive, fast, excitable. I always say that I give it to peer pressure. Like I'm the type of person like in grade school when the kids were like, come on, let's do it. I'll the type of person I'll be like, okay. And I'll just go and do it just for the experience, you know. My emotions are very hot. They run passionate. You know, Sagittarius is like that. And then my moon is in my 7th house. So if you know what house your moon sign is in, that's also great too. Comment that too. My moon is in my 7th house in Sagittarius. So yes, I very much do not appreciate relationships that have you like this. You're acting like a nut. Yeah, no, I don't do those. I love all types of culture, all types of energy, so that's definitely a part of it. What else? I don't know. Young, wild, and free. And also, I was thinking about this yesterday. My father is a Sagittarius, so the masculine energy of my life is Sagittarian. I relate to Sagittarius men really well in the way that I understand their desire for like freedom and adventure of life, and like the masculine energy is like I can relate to it really well. And I always say that JC is my dad. Hi, Dad. And it just gives that energy. So you know, I feel like. So when I wrote the book, this is totally like, it's not a segue into anything anymore. It's not anything into anything, but it's like definitely like off topic or on topic. When I wrote the book, The Saturn Mother, I thought to myself, what planetary energy can I write a book about fathers? Unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity to have my father in my life for a long period of time to get the full experience. And my children don't have their father in their life. Way to go, Kayla. But you know, healing takes a lifetime. So I definitely didn't. I don't have the opportunity to say like, oh, I know what energy channel father's channel when they be, you know, like in parent energy. But given that we went the Saturn route for the feminine, divine feminine, I was thinking if we went the feminine route for the divine masculine, so probably Venus, and then I thought the moon. So that's why it's interesting that the Sagittarius energy definitely resonates with me, even if my father's Sagittarius, my moon is Sagittarius makes it much more, you know, potent. So different thoughts, different things. So happy full moon. It's a full moon in Scorpio happening on Monday. I should pull the charts, right? It's my phone. I'm not gonna play any music anymore. Last time when I watched the videos back, I realized that the music can be loud. It can be. So I'm gonna try in this video to not do any meditation music and see how it goes. So I'm gonna pull the chart real quick. So Friday the 13th yesterday, which was a very high energy day. Venusian how do you say that? Like for Venus? Venusian? No, that don't sound right. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Chart of the day. Astrology. Here we go. I'll do it for Monday. Because that's when the moon peaks. On Monday, May 16th. This is for 12:55. Holla! For 12:55 on Monday. Moon 3 degrees in Sagittarius. Wait. Hold on. What the heck is happening? Right. So why is it saying that it's full? Hold on. Month, day. This chart is doing something different. It's in Scorpio because we're in Taurus season and it's always opposing. Here it is, whatever. I'm looking at the degrees and I'm thinking like it tells you how full it is, but that's just the degrees that the moon is in the sign. Look at me. You learn something every day. And I knew that, but clearly I did not. All right, so the sun is in Taurus, the moon is in Scorpio, Mercury is in Gemini in retrograde, Mars is in Pisces, Jupiter is in Aries, 0 degrees, so it just got there. Venus is in Aries, which I love. Yeah. Saturn is about to fall into Aquarius, Capricorn. My Saturn return has been for the past, what, two years? Very true. Had my kids, I've been having my business, but it just exploded. Uranus and Taurus, Neptune, Pisces, okay, blah, blah, blah. So this is the energy cultivation around this full moon in Scorpio. Mercury's in retrograde. Things are a little funny, fuzzy when it comes to technology and it comes to communication. Just be clear and honest, but we'll see what comes up in the reading. So, let's see. Let me Sage. Lately, it's been feeling, Sage is always so messy. I use the white pillow because I want you to be able to see the cards. But the Sage is gonna make a mess. It just feels like a peaceful, quiet time. It doesn't feel chaotic to me. And everyone is talking about, the full moon and Friday the 13th, and it's a lunar eclipse too, a blood moon energy too. And everyone is like, yes, it's wild and chaotic. And I keep thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't feel chaos. Like, I feel like maybe because I'm a water sign, a sun sign in Cancer, that I understand the water like temperament. But I feel like that's what it is that people are picking up, is that all this water and this moon and like a transformation and changes kind of makes people a little kooky. But it feels good. I feel like the death and the rebirth process under this full moon is necessary. We need this. We need this. We always need this, but we need it even more. So now, where, every moment in all of time is important. So I'm not going to say like this is the most important time in our lives. Like every moment in time is important. That's it. It's important. It's value and all the time and all the energy. Can you see? It's too bright today. So yes, it's right now, and that's all we got, and you better get the most out of it. But also, like, the energy changes, time moves forward, time goes around. Did you see that? I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Time moves, energy moves. So it's like, capitalize on every moment that you have. Capitalize on your now. Every chance you get, capitalize on your now. Capitalize. Get the most out of it. And that's what this is now. Getting the most out of our now right now. I want a deck that's not in here. And I knew it. And I said, let me pull out all of my tarot cards. because I'm gonna want a deck that's not in this my go-to pile, and that was that. Absolutely right. Angel Tarot cards, one of my favorite decks of all time. Very old, classic deck. Angel Tarot. Let me sage the cards and stuff a little bit more. So yeah, let's see what comes through. I don't have anything right now. No messages coming through right now. Just what I just shared with you. I want Spirit and the angels to talk to us. Sage. Excuse me. What do we need to know about this full moon coming? I want some clarity, okay? Justice. You know what's so crazy? My tarot mentor in my head, she did a reading for the full moon and it was not that great. And I didn't really resonate with it because, excuse me, you know, I just didn't like I said, like I feel like everyone's kind of like freaking out a little bit and I'm just like, but this is a great time for transformation. But this Justice card came out in her reading, and it's so funny that it's coming out now. It says at the bottom, fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. Wow. It's like fighting for yourself. In order for you to stand up for what you believe, you need to know what you believe. And you need to have confidence in it too. The Hermit. Wow. Wow. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. Yeah, it's time to go inward. So the next few days, I would say, starting on Sunday, because it's Saturday right now. And I mean, you can start whenever you see this video, whatever. Starting today, Sunday, go into yourself. Spend some time in yourself. Wow, the Emperor. Wow, okay. I'm saying wow because all these cards is just like have been coming up over the past few days. In some elements readings, in other people's readings. That's why I'm like, whoa. So we have the Hermit card asking us to go within, spend some time within, and the Emperor card. Can you see it? The Emperor says organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. All major arcana cards. Okay. So this is a very big deal and a big time. Going within to create new pathways. Like when you're building a new foundation, like with Noah's Ark and things like that, like you're not like out in the world networking and communicating with other people and sharing your ideas with other people so that okay, my mind is like going like so fast right now. You're internally working within. You're building your armor, you're building your fortress, your fortitude, your power, your character, your intention. You are building your armor so that you can stand up for yourself. That's really important. And now I see why. You really have to know what you believe and know and have like full faith in it in order for you to stand up to it, stand up for it, and not be afraid. It's like lately, it's like people's voices have been in the minds. It's not even like anyone saying anything to oppose you, to fight against you, but energetically, like if you're tapping into your power, you know that there's like chitter chatter and you hear it. And even then, even if it's not really chitter chatter, because I mean everyone's thinking about themselves, you've given a face to the negative voice inside your head. So you hear, you're not going to be successful, you're not that beautiful, you're not that smart, whatever negative voices you have in your head, you hear it through your partner's voice or your mother's voice or your sister's voice. You know what I mean? Rather it being you, a lot of times you subscribed the negativity to someone you know in your life. Even if they express their, their opposition to what you're doing and who you are in the real world, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. What you've created in your mind and what you see in your mind is what matters. And sometimes we literally like see faces behind the voices that we hear in our mind. And we think those people are against us. I say against in the most like softest way, like just not supporting us. We think that the voice that we hear in our minds is their voice, and so it could be really distorted. A Scorpio, and I say a Scorpio, but Scorpio energy understands distorted reality. They understand how to get from point A to point B through like a dimension traveling, by way of like deep waters and deep like emotional connection and things like that. But they understand like distortment. So you see someone's face behind the negative voice that you have in your mind, whether they express that in the real world or not. And in your mind, you're creating this narrative and this story that has nothing to do with anything. Like, one thing to really remember and think about is that no one's thinking about you. No one cares about what you're doing. And in general sense, they care. People care about you. But I mean, like, no one cares about what you're doing. Everyone wants you to do well. Everyone wants you to succeed. Everyone wants you to be happy. Everyone wants you to be alive. Everyone needs you here. Like, all of the positive thinking that we run away from, it is the truth. It's the only truth that we should even care about, honestly. The only one. Going within, building your foundation within. Like I was saying before, you're not out in the world offering your energy and expressing your energy during this time. Building your foundation, getting to the bottom and getting to the top of all of your energy. There is no space for other energy to come in. The thing that came through before that kind of like it was tripping me was that I watched Abraham Hicks, and it talked about how Esther, her human form, would get upset when her husband would be in his mind, conjuring ideas and concepts and not letting her know about them. She felt FOMO, felt left out. I say FOMO. She felt left out from him and what he had going on. And one thing that she learned from him, she said, was that when you allow people into your ideas and your thoughts and your conceptualizing, before you've even got to a place of full like armor protection, it could be swayed. It could be changed. They can taint it with their energy. She was saying, how come you didn't let me know about it so I can decide if I want to do it or not? Exactly. Here you come, trying to shift the energy behind what I'm trying to create. So no, I'm not going to tell you. That's the thing about building this foundation. No, I'm not going to tell you about it. Noah's Ark, there is no storyline where Noah was like, let me go out and find people to help me. In what story did Noah go out and look for people to help him build the ark? Is there a story that I don't know? Please let me know if I missed the point in the story. But ultimately at the end of it, it was him. He was the one who saw the vision. He was the one that God put the vision on. Okay, that's a storyline, of course. And that's another thing too, is that you're building your foundation, you're building your world. Yes, we need community, but the community comes after you have built this strength and this truth around the mission, and you fulfilled it because God called you to it. And then you can bring people on because you understand it and you know it so well. You spent time with it. You put your effort and your energy all up in it, all around it, and now you can bring other people along with you. You realize that really quickly, that a lot of other people will not have the same tenacity, the same ambition, the same energy, the same, urgency, sense of urgency like you do when it comes to building your foundation and building your goals, your dreams, your family, whatever you're building, your love relationship, whatever it is. No one's gonna have the same energy like you do. And you can have the expectation, this is you calling on the higher selves of other people, but at the end of the day, they're only gonna show up just as much as their spirit and their energy allows them to. If they're not called to show up any more than 50%, that they're gonna show up 50%. And you have to be okay with that. You have to learn to be okay with that. This is the Emperor. Organization and logic. This is the Emperor. Being okay with doing it on your own. And being in it on your own. This is what this energy is going to call upon you at this time around. It's definitely what's the word I'm looking for? Express, like openly express that we can't do it on our own. Yes, it's true. It takes a village. Yes, it's true. You need community. Yes, it's true. You need support. Yes, it's true. But just like everything else across the board, if you don't know what that feels like and looks like coming from your internal world, your internal compass, if you don't want to know what it looks like to accept and be support, to be love, to be community, to have, you know what I mean, based on how you feel inside. If you don't know what it feels like, anybody can offer any of those things to you and you're not going to even see it, want it, need it. It's going to bypass you because you have no idea what it looks like for you, what you need for you, because you haven't spent the time with yourself, with your spirit, in hermit mode, doing the work. So over the next few days, during this full moon, sit within yourself. Even if you're called to have to go out, go to work, do your tasks and activities, be with your family, even if you're called to leave your home, you can't really hermit mode for real, that's okay. Find the space within your mind and your heart that you can travel to, that you find solitude and peace. Come back to you. Just keep coming back to you, keep coming back to you, coming back to you. Hear your voice, hear your opinions, hear your ideas, hear your own thoughts. Write them down if you can, but hear your own voice. Hear your own voice. Cultivate your own true voice. Align yourself with your God calling. So funny because we say it's God's call to us. It's the calling, it's the call. It's the mission, it's the call. When you call on somebody, you're on the phone and you're speaking. And you're hearing your voice. And the other person is speaking and they're hearing their voice. And you're hearing the message. You know what I mean? So you're hearing, you're listening, and you're speaking. This is all your auditory systems within. Your auditory whatever. Biology, I don't know. You know what I mean? Hear your own voice, hear your own calls. A lot of angels around you. All of these cards have angel wings. This deck is the angel deck, of course. But not all the cards have angel wings. And all these cards have angel wings. Angels are around you. Whether you see it or not, they are. And whether you see it or not is solely contingent upon if you are connected enough. Check your inventory, check your energy and see how connected you feel and how close you feel and how grounded you feel and how your crown chakra should be tethered into the sky and your root chakra should be tethered into the earth. Like the tree, your roots should be deeply embedded in the soil and your branches should be up reaching to the sky. You are the tree. Check yourself. Check your soul. Check in with you. You. Focus on you. Let's pull some more. This is Divine Mother. Bright red or Mother Oracle. Mother Mary Oracle. I'm sorry. Mother Mary Oracle. One card, please. One card, I said. One very clear card for us for this full moon energy. If you are into your zodiac signs, you can watch the 4 elements readings. Some of this energy came up in, I think, the earth signs, but I'm not sure. But the earth sign is like Mother Earth, so earth signs, anybody can watch that and get a good understanding about where they stand in this present moment on earth, you know. One card for us. Let us know, the Sovereign Soul Family, what is really tea with this full moon in Scorpio. Our Lady of Love. Our Lady of Love. I want to read the book because I'll read a little bit because it could be a lot. I definitely like to intuitively interpret the cards, but for some reason when I read this deck, I like to read the book. I think this is the last card in the whole deck. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Woo! Our Lady of Love. I am love, calling you home to my heart. I am your mother, you are my child. There is nothing to fear and only love to be. Cast aside both doubt and the walls that have held you back from the world. Enter the sacred dwelling of the heart and open the gate wide, allowing me to enter and love to pour forth to nourish your world. It's a lot, so I'm gonna get to the end of it. There is no limit to the love that can flow through you. You will never be depleted by it, only expanded. If you have a question about a relationship, situation, or friendship, or any situation where you are confused about the true motives and intentions of another person or group towards you, Our Lady of Love comes to you with a special message also. She is taking care of the situation and will guide you through gentle, though persistent messages. Have patience and listen to your heart, trusting that she will instruct you as needed when the timing is right. Wow. Trust, faith, the mother, love, to be. Don't try. Don't worry. Don't think. Just be. Just be. Yeah, definitely a time to spend within yourself. And spend some time with your angels and your spirit guides, your ancestors, your God, your whatever divination system and support system that you have created within. This is the time to spend with them. Talk to them, meditate much more, talk with them like intentionally. Write love letters to them, to yourself, forgiveness letters to them, to yourself. Just like intentionally spend more time with your angels and your guides, your ancestors and your God. They deserve that time. They do. Because if you are truly aware and present, you know that you can live your life every day and pray and give thanks and be gracious and stuff, but you're living your life every day, and a lot of times there is no stop. You just keep going. And that's okay. We're human. We're supposed to, do and be, right? But it's sometimes they need more than just quick prayers and flash of gratitude here and there. Do more for your angels and your ancestors. And don't hold back, because they love you. They love you. It's like, if you're a parent, you know how much you love your children. Imagine that times 1,000, a million. That's how much your angels and your guides love you. If you're here, you're able to watch this video right now. That's you're alive, you're well, you're here with me, you're hearing your moments. Like, more than enough gratitude, more than enough, more, just give more and more. That's good. I'm excited for this full moon, I really am. I hope that you're excited too. I hope that you take the time to set your intentions, spend time with your angels, spend time with yourself, cultivate a positive, healthy inner voice and world, and just, you know, keep living, keep doing well. I love you. Happy full moon. I'll see you at the new moon, which will be at the end of the month, I believe. Who knows? Enjoy, and see you on the other side.